Hi, it's Krista Pusateri, Marketing Director with Luxury Home Solutions, and I'm here with Brent Herron, who we've just completed a update and remodel in his Southwest Florida condo, and wanted to ask you a couple of questions about the project and learn a little bit more about your experience with Luxury Home Solutions and in moving to Southwest Florida as well. So first of all, can you tell me what was it about Fort Myers in Southwest Florida that attracted you to the area?
Well, probably like most people, it's the weather, because being a Midwesterner to going through a lot of the winters up there, it's just been, it starts to wear on you. And I have a very good friend who's lived in Fort Myers for 10, 12 years, and my father lives in North Naples, so I kept coming back and seeing the area, and I was familiar with the Rennaisance development, and when there became an opportunity here, it seemed like the right time to do it, so I made the leap, and glad I did.
Great. And you still travel pretty frequently with your job as well, correct?
That's correct, and the airport at Regional Southwest is, even though it's East Coast, it still gives me the flexibility to be going back and forth both to the Midwest, where I'm still involved in some businesses, and also I have to go to the West Coast some, and it gives me the opportunity to do that. So it's an easy commute. It works well. The community where I'm at is very close to the airport, so it's been nice.
Very good. And as an attorney and investor working a little bit in the entertainment industry, I'm sure being able to travel frequently, as well as being able to get your home in the order that you want it to be in a very quick manner, was important to you. Very
much so, because this has been a labor of love for me, and I actually enjoy this. The reality of it is that I need this done so I can go back and pay for the things. So it was important to be able to do it, and that was one of the attractive features of what we were able to do. We were able to meet my stated deadlines, and we were able to do it in a way that now it's done, and I'm happy with the results.
Great. And what was it that made you choose to use Luxury Home Solutions for your remodel?
My friend, Keith Rigsby, who's in real estate down here, was familiar with luxury homes. And I had talked to him about what I was wanting to do, and we talked about, we could have looked up subs ourselves and tried to find people and then try to coordinate and do, but that wasn't the best utilization of our time and resources, and frankly, we didn't have the expertise, and he was familiar with luxury homes, and recommended them as someone who could oversee the project and had the people with the requisite skills to perform the work. And he was right. It was better for me having someone who was responsible and had the expertise to do that and coordinate the logistics, and they did a good job, and I was very pleased with the results.
Great. So tell me what all happened here in the last 2 weeks span.
It's probably easier to say what hasn't happened here. This unit was, at one time had been, as I understand it, this may not be technically accurate, was a foreclosure at one time, and the people bought it as investors, and they had done a few things, but basically there wasn't any reason to. They weren't planning on living here, so what they did was just kind of just enough to kind of do what they needed to. I wanted to come in and wanted to have my signature feel, so we basically gutted both bathrooms and painted the whole place and replaced lighting, and we basically kind of gave it. We put a lot of lipstick on this pig in a short period of time. So it's and it's turned out well. I'm pleased with the results.
Very good.
And it doesn't look like it did about 10 days ago.
Not at all, and we'll see the before and after photos, but one of my favorite parts is the master bathroom and the painting, as well as the mirrors and the new granite that went in there. What was your favorite part?
That probably is my favorite, because it's different and I'm different, so that's okay. It was funny because I had been in one of these units 5 or 6 years ago, and I always thought that the bathroom had a lot of potential because it's actually fairly large for a unit, for a condominium of this size. but it never really saw anybody that it was kind of like I was like, I don't know exactly what you need to do, but something needs to be done there, and I think we nailed it. But again, I'm biased, and but it was able to take advantage of it's kind of got some unique walls in there and the sizing, and I think that with the lighting we were able to bring in and like you said, the mirrors and some of the pictures, I think we were able to add a little pop to it, so to speak, and it's been good, and yet at the same time we were able to do this, and while it looks a lot different, we were still able to use a lot of the main, and that was one of the things that Luxury Homes was very helpful to me in that they were able to look at what was already here. Let's use those, the things that we can work around and just add to and augment, and that was able to really keep the cost down, because that was one of my big concerns going in, is I know that no matter what I wanted to do, it's like there's still a price point that you need to stay within for any kind of real estate. There's still a market value, and you don't want to get out over your skis and be extended. So that was one of we went in day one, we were talking about that and needing to stay at the right price point. We were able to do that, and it was and that was very important. That was tantamount to me.
So Luxury Home Solutions was able to come in, help you coordinate everything, identify what was already here, and be able to enhance that through the painting, the new granite countertops, the backsplash in the kitchen, and put the whole project together on time and in budget.
Yes, we were able to, we agreed on the front end on what would be done, what the cost would be, and once we got kind of on the same page there, then of course I was like everybody else, I wanted it done yesterday. So, but we were basically able to do this whole project, and I would say about 10 days, and that's pretty good considering nobody works on weekends. So it's we basically probably 7 days of actual working time. They got this done, and there was a lot of road traveled.
Yes, and it looks absolutely beautiful. And
thank you.
I have to say I love the wall color. While it's not the normal color that you would have down in Southwest Florida, it looks absolutely beautiful. So
well, thank you.
Congratulations on your new place here in Fort Myers, and we're happy to have you down here.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here. I'm happy with the results and look forward to enjoying it.
Very good. And one last question: would
yes.
you recommend to your family and friends using Luxury Home Solutions?
I would. From the ownership to the people we met with, and they made sure that we met everybody at the company. Their people were very accessible. They were able to bring things in on time. We were the people that they had working for them when they came in here, because I was here most of the project. They were all very professional. They were very, very good, and it was actually a painless process, as much as one of these projects could be. So it was yes, I very much give them a recommendation.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.